All right, so I have my hair box. I know that a lot of girls who wear extensions, wigs, all the things, y'all got a box of hair. But I believe that it is time to go through this box because some things do not align with me anymore. And some things I can still use. And I think it'll be cool to see where I left off when I gave up, not just on my business and my brand and all the things, but like and what I cared about and what brought me joy. Let's just dive into it. So first thing off the top is this $11 curly ponytail. This matches like my hair texture pretty close. I wore this a lot through my pregnancy. I think ponytails are necessary, especially if you have fine hair or short hair. A ponytail, I used to love to put this on the top of my head. This looks crazy, but like a poof. This was necessary. I needed this. Now I don't know about washing it. It was $10. I'm going to keep it, but I would like to get a human hair version of this. Some human hair drawstring ponytails, because I feel like these have been a go-to for me, and I love a good ponytail. That's why I won't chop my hair off again. My son's in the back playing in his playmat, so there's that. Along with that ponytail, I have this ponytail, which is cheaper than that one, and you can tell. However, from the top of it, it doesn't look bad. It's like in this deep wave texture. I like it. I'm gonna keep her. However, like I said, I'm going to invest in some human hair drawstring ponytails because I think it's necessary. A straight one and a really good curly one, short one and long. I think those are going to be some staples that I can like grab when my hair gets back healthy after all this postpartum shedding stuff going on. Okay, next we have this. This was a wear and go unit, I believe a 6x7 or something of that nature. I got it from a new vendor and I wanted to try out the cap and all the things. I bought HD lace. This and this feel totally different. Even the grids are different. I just don't like their lace. I cut it off. I also don't really care for their hair extensions, but I also believe that I should have brought a unit that best aligned with who I am, because I got this kinky curly unit. I'm not a kinky curly girl, at least not this short. And I feel like when I bought this, I was really lost in the identity of my hair. I know for sure because I was working at Ulta and I was really lost in that season and just trying to reach for something. It just didn't do it for me. I mean, I also cut the lace off, trying to make it like a flip over wig. It's just not for me. So we're gonna throw this one away. This is our first toss. Let's see what else we got here. We're making a dent. So we have the extensions that I wore in a flip over. So, and these are a really beautiful texture. You cannot tell because I just ripped them out of my head. I had to get the hair out of my head. So I need to detangle these, and I might make it a flip over wig. I might make it a U part. I don't know, but I got skills on the sewing machine, so I'm gonna figure out what to do there. But there we go. I need to detangle these. We're gonna put these to the side. I think these are the only loose extensions that I have, but they're filthy. When I tell you I wore this from a week or 2 weeks before giving birth all the way until 6 weeks postpartum. Yeah, crazy. Was it 8 weeks? So for 8 weeks, 2 months. Here's some more of that. I have 3 bundles on my head. So I'm gonna just detangle these and put them in another day. Here's a little piece of some body wave bundles. I guess we'll keep it. I guess I could put it in this unit that I have here back on the sewing machine because there is some gaps in my hair. I feel like, so I probably could take this back in the sewing machine and just sew this on there. So I'm gonna keep this. So here is some loose wave hair that I like wore in a ponytail. She's wound up because she was in a ponytail. Just some free hair, some loose hair that I have here. This is a headband wig. I stand for headband wigs. I was testing out colors and all sorts of stuff, and I colored this and I hate how it looks now. I also cut it really short and it's just old. I live for a headband wig when you're on your fitness journey and you're wearing glueless wigs. It just makes the most sense. I just feel like this one is ratted and tatted and just no longer what I need. So we're gonna get some new headband wigs, but this one has to go. She's just old, and I just don't like the blonde at the top. It's not toned. It's just nothing. I was playing around and I messed around and found out what I did not like. So she's gonna get tossed. This is also very old, like years old, like maybe 4. So she's lasted a while. Let me tell you, my hair quality is T. That's not debatable. However, the care that you give it does matter. So I'm excited to just get back into the care of things because I was just like throwing hair on for a while. Next, I have this unit. This is actually a very cute unit. However, I cut the bangs too short. So I'm gonna have to take the lace off, get a new closure, sew the new closure on, and cut the bangs the right way because I just cut them too short. My husband and my daughter and my mom said it looked cute. I didn't feel like my best self, and that's why we're here trying to find out which style is going to work for me in this season because I want to feel better about myself. I want to feel more confident, and I want to get back to loving my hair. Did I enjoy curling and cutting and playing with new products to bring this wig back to life? Yes. So I know that I'm in the right place, but I don't think this was the right unit. So we're gonna put her away for a moment. But this wig is like 2 years old and she's still flowing and going. She's colored, all the things. It's a HD 5x5 unit. The lace is still flawless. It's a flawless halo unit. I just cut the bangs too short. That's it. I remember when I cut the bangs too short in this wig, I was crashing out and I was just trying to find something and do something and just feel something, and I felt too much and I cut too much. So there's that. I will definitely take my time and cut less next time. If I'm feeling stressed, I should not be doing my hair. Nothing drastic anyways. I'm gonna do some hair care and not some hair styling. That's what I'm gonna learn how to do. So 2024, I wanted to add blonde to my website, and so I started trying out blonde units, and this is an HD 13x6 250 density blonde wig, and I toned it this ash blonde color, and I put some shadows in the root throughout the wig. She's T. I wore her once. I got her installed, and I was trying to take a leap of faith to try and get my hair installed and all the things, and it just wasn't the season, y'all. I wasn't being true to myself in that season. One, people were asking for platinum hair, and I wasn't in the place to be selling platinum hair, I don't think. And I was in the mindset that if I had it on my head, that I had it happen on my website. I don't know what's wrong with me. When my birthday comes around, I think we're gonna put her on because why not? This is very birthday hair, 29. Yes, please. I think it'll be a cute number to do for my 29th birthday. Now, this one, she looks crazy. However, I feel like in this postpartum season, this is going to be the type of wig that I get the most wear out of because it is a HD 2x6. So this is how much lace you have. Y'all know the 2x6 closures are so popular these days, and I had my vendor make me a wig in 2024, and I dyed it blonde, and I was also just trying to feel something and do something. I feel like the concept of the wig was chef's kiss. However, I just feel like I was just doing too much and trying to feel some sense of grounding, and I just did too much too soon. That being said, it's this green color. Looking at it over and over again, it's not that bad. It's like that dusty brown color. I don't think it's a tone that I would prefer, or even a tone that a stylist would try to do. It's okay. I put a brown rinse on it. There's nothing wrong with her other than the fact that I colored her crazy. So the construction, everything, the fit is flawless. I just messed up the color trying to do too much. So we're gonna keep her, and we're gonna wear her soon. We just gotta color her. The cut, everything, she's great. There's nothing wrong with her. Okay, so this was my Simone unit. When I first launched Flawless Halo, I had signature wig collections, and this was the bestseller, if you will. So this is 23 original when I first launched Flawless Halo, and she's still holding up. The only thing is my lace is starting to bald a little bit because I wore her so much. This was like my everyday unit. Side part, bang, body curls, all the above. So I know for sure that I'm gonna take this one and flip the part to the other side and make it into a bob. And I think that this would be great to do that instead of buying new hair right now, and just get that look and just have that to always go to, because there's nothing wrong with this unit. So yep, we're gonna do that. And she has great density. I'm just gonna cut her into a bob. That's all. So we're gonna keep this out because I'm gonna actually wash and do this today. Not put it on, but get it ready to be worn. And that's it, because I've been tossing things. So I'm going to take this one, wash her up.